This is the bucket counter by LogicAllSolutions. This is an Android app that you can run on either a phone or a tablet. And basically the intention here is to replace the mechanical clickers that they use to count buckets on cranes. Obviously you can apply this to other things if you want to, but that's the main purpose of this guy. And what happens is that the app is a simple clicker. You tap on the bucket button down at the bottom and the bucket count is incremented, and I've got it set up for a random amount of tons between the minimum bucket capacity and maximum. And if for averaging you want to have a set value, you can set those both to the same number and your ton per bucket will always be the same. Alright, so basically what we're looking at here is a example that I set up for this, and what we'll do, just so you can see what happens, is the operator, new guy, sits in the seat and ready to get to work. So he logs in and you'll see that the bucket count for the current operator has now gone to 0, and the prior operator tons are currently being recorded. So when I hit the button now, I get my first accumulation, and you'll note that the bucket button has a counter on it. And basically this is to prevent a operator from sitting there and tapping the button and just running up his count. So it keeps the operator a little bit realistic, because there's no way you can dig a bucket in less than 15 seconds. So with settings, go in here and you can set the name of your crane, and where that shows up is in the upper right where it says Big Red. That's what I called this crane. So also you've got the minimum tons per bucket and the maximum tons per bucket. Okay, so right now I've got a minimum of 50, so there'll be a random number between 50 and 80, right? Okay, and if you want to force that number to be the same for each bucket, all you do is just enter the same number for both of those values. Okay, so what makes this a nice step up from the old mechanical clickers is that every time the operator logs in, you can have an email sent which gives you the count of how many buckets they did or tracked and the time. So that's nice for keeping track of your guys in production. Keeps it nice and simple. And then of course we have a subscription that you can get through PayPal, and that will give you your own website, and in addition to the notification email that a new operator has logged in, the app monitors for how long the operator goes between buckets. So if, as an example, you've got downtime and the operator's not going to be hitting that bucket button, so 15 minutes later you get an email at this address letting you know that the crane has been idle for 15 minutes. So that could save you who knows how much money in downtime. So nice features there, and basically the purpose of having the lead operator and the prior operator values is just to get the operators interested and possibly doing a little competition, see who gets the most buckets, etc. Sometimes this is a great boost to productivity. I've seen it happen. It's plant managers are always very happy about that. So nice little utility, and all you have to do is get a Android phone or tablet, get it online, and start tracking productivity very simply. So, thank you for your interest. And again, we're Logical Solutions. Visit the website, give us a call. Thanks.